So, tip number one is to accept your hair as it is. Understand that you cannot intentionally grow your hair without accepting your hair as it is on your head, as it comes out of your roots. Because the kind of growth that I desire from you is not just an outward growth, it's also a growth out of the mindset that has been for centuries. What I mean by this is if you look at the world today, a lot of the beauty standards that we have, a lot of the things that we believe, that we've grown up to believe, has shaped the way that we see our hair. That's why, for me, the first step towards actually becoming intentional about growing your hair is to accept your hair as it is, because no true intentional growth comes without acceptance of something. Step two is that you gotta learn about your hair. And look how close I'm literally squatting to tell you this, sister. You need to learn about your hair after accepting your hair. Listen, if you're serious about getting on this hair care journey, you have to understand that growth is not just an outward thing, it's also inwards. And I honestly believe that there's so much change that needs to happen with the way you see your hair. So take time and learn about your hair. It's not just hair porosity, it's not just hair type, curl pattern. Learn about the history of your hair. Learn about what it means to rock your natural hair. Learn about what the natural hair meant before colonization. God created you to be perfectly and wonderfully made. So tell me why you suddenly believe that your hair is strong, or your hair is stubborn, or your hair is stressful. It's because something has been fed to you that you have not really gone deeper to discover. Me, for example, I never liked rocking my hair. What I understand from my journey is that it has so much to do with my mindset. Learn what it is to care for your hair. Learn the techniques on how to care for your hair. I want to be straight and clear on my message. My message is to erase the ignorance. I take myself for an example. I did not know how to care for my hair. And because I did not know how to care for my hair, and because I was ignorant about caring for my hair, I did not bother learning how to care for my hair. My message is, if you're gonna rock a weave, or you're gonna rock a straight hair, or you're gonna wear a 360 band on your hair, at least I want to know that you know how to care for your hair, and that's why you have chosen to wear that. Maybe because you prefer the look, but not that you honestly and truly believe that your hair is stressful. So I'm here to erase the ignorance about natural hair, to say, how about you learn how to love your hair first and truly know your hair, and see how you feel about your hair before you start doing all this. I don't think we've learned to embrace our hair first, and that is what I'm not okay with, if that makes sense. Step three: after you've done the first two steps, we can now start talking about setting up a routine. What this routine can look like is, your product. You have to know the products that work for you. So I think one of the misconceptions in the textured hair industry is like, you don't know that certain products don't work for you, right? And so because of this, you can see an influencer, for example, uses a product on her hair and it defines her curls, and then you think that that would work for you, when in truth it's not going to work for you. Baby girl, you have to learn how to identify what products work for you. Now, routine is great because it helps with intentionality, right? If you look at my plant here, Fernanda, she's thriving, right, Fernanda? She's thriving. Why? Because I take care of her intentionally. Fernanda has had other siblings before her, and they all got lost. But Fernanda is thriving. You know why? Because I take Fernanda out to get some sun, I take Fernanda to get water, and she's doing well. It's the same thing with our hair, guys. You have to be intentional. You have to set a routine. I honestly feel like it's so important for me to talk about this in depth. So I'll definitely be putting more videos out, but this is for the girl that wants to grow her hair, wants to understand her hair. True growth cannot come without true understanding of something and real acceptance of something. You have to be intentional. It's your hair, it grows out of your own head. Now, I'm going to talk about everything in depth following the week, so make sure you check that out. If you resonate with any of what I have said here today, leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment and share. On that news, I drop my mic.